They're so good.
그중
What's with the pants Hongju? I mean, not Hongju.
뭐가지?
What's with the pants Jongho and Yosung are wearing, bro? But they're going into this grandma role because they're wearing those grandma pants. I swear, if 80s don't get first place, I'm gonna be heated.
에이티즈.
Wow. 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 Testing. Testing. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Should be able to. We're going to be watching some Jubilee videos. So there's a series called Odd Man Out, and there's a lot of like videos where it's like the titles are like 6 K-pop fan versus 1 secret hater, 6 K-pop super fans versus 1 fake, 6 BTS fans versus 1 secret hater. So I'm gonna watch those videos. I just thought it would be fun. See if we can figure this shit out. It'd be like detective work. So I like these Jubilee videos because like you investigate, you're like, okay, who is the fake? So that's what. Oh, before I forget, let me put a post on my community page saying that I'm live. Okay, we're ready to get into it. Are we ready, boys?
I am.
Okay, let's go back. Go all the way back. Here we go. 6 K-pop fans versus 1 secret hater. I'm very excited for this because I've been watching off this video for like 2 days. When did this come out? I'm trying to remember. It's been 4 or 5 days since okay, let's do it.
I am a K-pop stan.
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 Okay, I'm gonna make a very snap judgment already who I think is lying. So let's see. This girl is definitely a K-pop fan, and she just has that vibe. This guy maybe potentially. This guy fully looks like a K-pop guy. This girl potentially is probably could be the liar. I think this girl, this guy, this girl are definitely K-pop fans. I'm a bit iffy about this girl, this guy here, and then this girl here. That's who I'm a bit iffy about right now. About who's the hater, potentially. We'll see. One of them is lying.
When did everyone get into K-pop? And who's your alt groups?
Late 2020.
Okay, immediately.
When did everyone get into K-pop? And who's your alt groups?
So she said alt groups, right? So that's a term I didn't run into until I got into K-pop, maybe like a month or 2 into it. After 2 months of getting into K-pop, I figured out what it meant. Like I kind of knew what it meant, but I was like, I'm not sure what that exactly means. It took me about 2 months to figure that out. Her knowing that term immediately off bat tells me that she at least has like knowledge of K-pop. So even if she's not a fan, she's aware of it, right? So I'm thinking it's not her. I already said it wouldn't be her anyway. She was like one of the ones I thought, yeah, she's a K-pop fan, definitely.
Late 2020. Stray Kids is my alt.
Okay.
I got into it like around 2018. And my alt group at the moment is Twice.
Okay.
So I started off with
Okay.
I started around 2020, and I would say exactly the same.
Okay. Yeah, they can. That's true. They can Google something before things. So I'm a bit iffy right now because like this guy said Twice, right? But like then Twice is like one of those big groups. Like I feel like because I knew of Twice prior to getting into into K-pop. I knew of the group Twice. So him saying Twice is his old group doesn't make him being the liar, but it's like it could potentially be because it's just like one of those the most common groups. I guess, you know. I don't know. Let's just go back. Let's see.
Is Twice.
Okay.
But I started off with Blackpink.
I started around 2020, and I would say exactly the same. Mine was Blackpink. My friends started getting me into that.
I started.
Okay, that's a bit sus. That's a bit sus because she didn't add anything, right? She didn't add anything. She just said, oh yeah, I'm exactly the same. And you know, that's all she said. She didn't add anything and add any external information. Interesting. Because I know K-pop fans, right? I've been doing this for like 5 months now almost. I know K-pop fans love to talk about how much they love their groups. Like they love to talk about it. Like her not putting a lot of attention and like just saying, oh yeah, it's exactly the same and not adding anything, that makes me sus. Because I know K-pop fans, bro, at this point.
Liking K-pop in 2015. Currently, my old group is NCT.
Okay, let me just, can we get captions just in case I talk over it? And just miss some shit.
I started liking K-pop in 2015.
Ooh,
Currently,
she's
my-
OG.
My old group is NCT.
Okay.
I think for me it was 2012. It was
wow.
Big Bang, and now it's Twice.
Yes.
Like David said.
Big
What about you,
Bang.
Sam?
Technically 2021, my old groups are NCT in 17, but I got into GOT7 in 2016.
Slay, me too. I saw them in 2016.
Okay, so these guys are listing a lot of like groups that you wouldn't know. Like, you wouldn't know if you weren't in the space, you know? And I'm getting very sus of Red Shirt right now because Red Shirt was the only one who didn't explain any external things, right? You can see the excitement when these people are talking about their groups, like NCT, 17, whatever the group is. You can see the excitement because when someone's into K-pop and into a group, they love talking about them. But I'm getting sus. Red Shirt Girl's making me sus right now.
Okay, and then for me, I got in the same time as you, like 2015, 2016. And my old groups right now are Monsta X. And
Monster.
Lego.
I want to check out Monster X.
Monster.
Yeah.
Mom, did you see that?
Okay.
Did you see them in concert?
Yeah.
Yeah, have you guys?
Okay, those two are K-pop fans. You can tell. Like that excitement is hard to copy. Like they're K-pop fans. Like you can't tell me otherwise that they're like those two girls, definitely 100%. Those are two girls I didn't like suspect in the slightest because you could just see immediately just, I don't know, there's a certain look on people's faces when they're a K-pop person. I don't know. It's like, you can tell. Like, I'm really sus about Red Shirt though.
Been to any concerts?
It was the day of my graduation. I had college graduation, and then right like an hour later, I had the
Oh,
concert.
that would have been mad.
Dude, I saw Twice 3 times in 1 year. I saw them at the Forum, and then I saw them twice for their encore.
Who's your
it was
bias?
so fun. Mina's my bias when she was throwing that around.
I saw Stray Kids 8 times
How?
within a year.
How?
Don't tell me that because I wish I went to more.
I didn't see
How?
I did see
How did
17
you-
in KCON 2018.
How did you see? How did you see Stray Kids 8 times in a year? Where? No, see, this is how you know the fucking world has favorites. This is how you know the world has favorites. Because how do you see Stray Kids 8 times? Like seeing them once or twice perform a year is like a crazy, like, you know, fortunate. That's wild.
I just went to the tour.
What's everyone's ultimate bias? Does everyone have an ultimate bias?
Yes.
Me would be Mina.
Bang Chan.
Like
Mina
just like
as
David.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My ultimate bias is Mingyu from 7.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Okay. Interesting. So I was sus about her, but then she said someone from 17. Interesting. I'll tell you why I'm interested right now. Because like she said her alt group was Twice, right? No, she said Blackpink or Twice. I can't remember. I think she said Twice. But her main bias is Mingyu from 17, which I don't know who that is, but it doesn't matter who that is. Actually, I think I might have seen a clip of 2 of him on like TikTok or something. He was on my FYP. But interesting. Because like, wouldn't it make sense for your alt, like your main bias to be from the group that's your alt? Like, I don't know. Okay, let's continue.
Shanu Monstax.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, wait, didn't he just come back from the military?
Yes.
Okay.
Mine's just straight up Stray Kids. My old coworker tried to like get me to pick one, and I started like
to.
eyes watering.
No, you don't. You don't have to pick.
Pick one.
If I had to,
Yeah.
I don't
then I would
blame
switch
you.
it up and be like, I can't choose between them and say like Soak Matthew from Boys Planet.
Okay, pick one. You have to.
I'm a bit suspicious of Faith because it seems like she's trying to get the attention off of her and just like keep switching it.
Mine are Mark, Haechan, Jaehyun, and then Wonu, Hoshi from
See,
17.
she has more.
I can't. I just have so much love to give.
True, but like there's always that one member that like attracts you.
Yeah,
You
there's-
know?
there's
Like I've never
one.
met someone that like never had a bias.
Are you, wait, Pablo, are you into any like newer groups? I don't know.
Not really. I think I just Big Bang, like old stuff like HOT,
I know.
Wonder Girls, Girls' Generations.
Okay.
I am pretty suspicious of Pablo.
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 Wait,
He
why?
liked the older type of K-pop and wasn't really talking about any new K-pop stuff. And I
Yeah, but
feel
that
like
doesn't mean
good
he's not a
K-pop-
K-pop fan. People just like the older shit sometimes. I don't suspect Pablo at all, bro. Honestly, he was one of the guys that I don't have any suspicions on at all. So I think they're reading this wrong. Wait. Let's continue.
Kind of going with the times, even though you do like the older stuff.
Do you listen to anything current?
I just that
Okay.
Cupid song, but I'm pretty
Okay.
grandpa in the K-pop industry. Yeah.
No.
I have a question. Do you guys have like, what are terms you feel like only like K-pop stands
okay.
know?
Saucy. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. I just know the acronym IJBOL.
I just burst out laughing. I
Yes,
hate
yes, you
it.
know.
Dude, I thought it was Korean on my
I've never
timeline. I
seen
was like,
that.
why are people speaking in like Hangul or
I
something?
didn't know what that was until just now.
Yeah.
I thought it was Korean.
Yeah, I'm
too.
suspicious about this red shirt. Bro, I'm so suspicious about this red shirt because like as they're making these references and shit, she looks so confused. Like look at her face here.
I didn't know what that was until just now.
Like look at her face here. She looks so confused. She looks so confused. Like so I don't know. We'll see.
I thought it
So
was
she could
Korean.
just be an introvert and just be thinking about like, you know, them, you know, just talking amongst one another. And that it could be that as well. But I don't know. She just seems so confused.
I didn't know what Nugu was until like a year into it because I started working at a K-pop store, and then one of my coworkers was like, "Oh, like, what about the Nugu groups?" I was like,
I've never heard of
"Nugu
that.
groups?" I was like, "Is that a group?" I love them.
Mine was the dungeon / basement. And I was like, what does that even mean?
I don't know any of these terms. The only one I know is sasang or whatever, which is like an extreme, terrible, like those soccer fans, right? I know that term. But other than that, I haven't heard any of these terms that they're saying right now.
I was like, oh.
Oh, hey, do you ever just love yourself so much that you just want to sing?
I'm gonna stop
No.
you right there. How about instead of singing, maybe we can
this
explore
an
that
ad
self-love
right
journey
now?
a little bit further. Self-love can mean a lot of different things for everyone.
Oh, it's an ad.
Whether it's taking
Okay.
a spa day, meditating.
Using code CARE and for sponsoring this episode.
Now let's get back to the video.
Okay. Okay, contestants will now vote for who they think is the K-pop. Okay, so I am. Okay, who? Let's see. Who would I choose? I'm sus. Ooh. Honestly, the only one I can think that I'm sus about is Red Shirt Girl. Currently. Though I'm also sus about the blonde girl, the one in the white as well. Like the two, those are the two I'm sus about because the girl in the white, just like the other girl said, she kept putting like attention onto other people, like, you know, saying like, oh, you got to choose a bias, this and that and that. So I'm kind of suspicious of her, but she also seems very aware of like the way K-pop people converse. So I'm not sure. I'm thinking Red Shirt more, but those two I'm sus about.
Maybe he was someone that like got
It's
into
not
them a long
Pablo,
time
bro, I'm
ago,
telling you.
And then he fell off, and now he just like hates K-pop.
It's definitely not
I think
him.
I come off as quiet. I think it's pretty much that, and then
Yeah.
especially how was question.
Are you?
And I think K-pop people generally I've found are K-pop people generally I've found are more extroverted like when they get together. So a guy like that who's just kind of quiet, reserved, just ends speaking when he's spoken to, so I see why they chose him, but I didn't get any vibes that he hated it, because that's like saying, oh, it's like for me, for example, I mainly listen to older hip hop, right? Like 90s, early 2000s hip hop. That doesn't mean I don't like hip hop. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean anything. It just means, oh, I don't really vibe with the newer shit, and that's okay. That's fine. Or he's not interested in newer shit. That doesn't make him not a K-pop fan, you know? So.
Are you into any like newer groups?
It's like a real pivot point to disqualify me.
Okay, what's everyone's favorite comeback that has come out this year?
And Team comeback, I think, is great.
Wait, they're not
Wait.
Out this year.
And Team comeback, I think, is great.
Wait, they're not K-pop.
They're J-pop technically.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like their
'cause they're-
sub-unit? Is it a sub-unit?
No, so they're in Hypen's brother group. They're
Oh,
the
okay.
first group under them.
We were
Okay, I
talking
don't
about
know who
Ant
that
Team,
is.
and he was like, "Oh, is that a subunit of Enhypen?" And I was like, "I feel like everyone knows Enhypen," so I thought that was a weird thing to say.
But that's my
Okay.
favorite comeback. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
I would say G Idol.
Okay, Queen Card.
Could not stop dancing to it.
I was not into G Idol until Queen Card came out, and then I was like, let me dive into their music, and I was like, okay, wait.
Then the dance.
Because once I learned the Queen Card, I was like, I'm gonna get into this now. I was like, this is awesome.
Isn't that the dance that Changbin was doing? Changbin and Chan? At was it at the fan meeting, or was it at the, I can't remember if it was a fan meeting or if it was the or was it the thing? I can't remember which one, where they did it, but I remember seeing clips of it on TikTok.
So the thing is about K-pop stands, they get lost in conversation a lot, especially about like K-pop groups. So I was like, okay, let's reel it back in. Come on, let's talk about what we're here for. Are you guys all big on merch? Because I'm a college student. I'm going into my master's. I don't got money like that.
I don't have money. I'm a broke college student.
It's called no self-control.
No, literally,
No self-control.
I will say I
Okay.
do spend my money on concerts, even though they are more expensive.
When you get there, though,
Yeah,
you're gonna look at the
gotta
merch,
get the shirt,
and you gotta get the shirt.
the
Oh my
light
God,
stick.
get the glow stick. Gotta
The
get
light
the
stick,
bomb.
yeah, do you guys have light stick?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sus here. I'm sus here right now because she said, okay, this is important. Terms are important. Look.
And you gotta get the shirt.
the
Oh my
light
God,
stick.
get the glow stick. Gotta
The
get
light
the
stick,
bomb.
yeah, do you
Okay, what am I noticing? Why did I pause it? Why am I saying sus right now? She said glow stick, right? Glow stick. I've never heard any K-pop person, K-pop reactor or fans or comments of any video call it a glow stick. I've never heard that. Everyone calls it a light stick. Everyone. So I'm a bit sus about that. You know, I'm a bit sus there.
You guys have light stick?
Yes.
Okay.
I can't not go to a concert with a light stick because I feel like we just
See what I mean? Like everyone's calling it light stick.
What's your favorite though? Because they all have like such unique things.
Okay,
like
I
my
would say
favorite one is
I-
a radish.
I
like,
decorate
Oh
mine.
my God! Oh my God!
You guys each have like a stan account on Twitter.
Though if this red shirt girl is not like is the hater, or you know, I feel like she did her research because she's aware of all these like little things that even I'm not aware of. You know what I mean? Okay, what was the question?
Decorate
Oh
mine.
my God! Oh my God!
You guys each have like a stan account on Twitter.
Yeah. Unfortunately. I don't even
Okay.
have a Twitter account.
You know?
Oh. That's not really sus, but like also I feel like most K-pop fans, they have to be on Twitter, right? If you're a K-pop fan, surely you have to be on Twitter. That's where a lot of things are being like, there's a lot of like, you know, announcement stuff sometimes that you can't find somewhere else. Like, so That's a bit sus, but it's not really.
No,
Wait, what do you use? How do you go on TikTok?
No, it's TikTok and then this website.
What website?
K-pop drama. It's literally
K-drama?
Yes, yeah, it's like with the pink logo.
Okay, I'm sus about her. I'm sus about this girl. Because surely you would know the website name at least. Okay, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'm reading too much into this girl, but
It's every 5 minutes they're updating something about someone.
Korea Boo?
Yes.
Definitely suspicious of Sky.
that's what I'm saying.
Have Twitter, which is like a really big thing in the K-pop community.
That's what I was saying. Like, it's not necessary. It's not necessary to have a Twitter. Don't get me wrong. Just because you don't have a Twitter doesn't mean you're not a K-pop fan or anything. But like, it is more common. So that is something that you could like look into. I wouldn't call it sus, but it's something where it's like, okay.
Name of the app that she did have.
I even have Facebook. I'm like an old woman. I have Facebook, but not Twitter. Because Twitter gets so crazy. Like, I don't really see anything bad about K-pop fans in any other social media platform except Twitter.
Honestly,
That's true.
I
see
There's
TikTok comments.
I'm still sus about Red Shirt. What's her name? Skylar. I'm sus about her.
David, just because he kind of sat back this round, he wasn't really talking much, and I feel like he was just talking about Twice a lot.
Okay.
she wasn't
Skylar.
on Twitter, and she only used K-pop, Korea Boo. No one really uses that.
Okay, she's out.
I don't use Twitter to keep up with K-pop, but I feel like that doesn't make you a fan if you have an account or not.
Yeah, no, that's true as well. But like, I'm still not sure. Like, I've been very on her back, but like, I'm not sure.
2, 3.
What happened? What was the question?
If you want to keep playing because you think the mole is still in the box, raise your hand on 3. 1, 2, 3. That
Okay.
is majority. So the new rule is every wrong person that gets voted out starting now will deduct from the shared cash prize. Okay? You guys ready?
Yes.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
Did you say you collect photo cards?
I do.
Okay. Do you know what messes up a photo card?
PVC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Okay, sorry, but I'm like a little sus of you because like you've only talked about Twice. Like, do you have any other like groups that?
Okay, see, I get what she's saying here, but also that doesn't mean anything. Because look at me. Look at me, for example. I am only really listening, like, really, I'm only focusing on really one group right now. Like, yeah, I'm doing BTS stuff and AT stuff every once in a while, but generally, I'm doing Stray Kids stuff, right? And I'm into Stray Kids. So when I talk about K-pop, I talk about Stray Kids a lot, like 95% of the time. I'm talking about Stray Kids, you know? Like, so that doesn't say anything. It could just be, oh, he's just into Twice, you know? That could be, that's fine. That's fine. Actually fine. You're still a K-pop fan if you're just into one group. So, I get where you'd be sus about it, but like, let's
yeah, like
continue.
G-Idol, Dreamcatcher, Mamamoo. I like Icon's music.
What's your favorite Mamamoo B-side?
B-side? Oh, I don't know if it's... Well, because like I listen to them, but I don't know. Like I just added like a bunch of K-pop songs.
Are you
to my
only
playlist.
into like title tracks?
For the most part, yeah. Like for other groups, I mean, I've listened to the B-sides, but I don't know like the name. Oh, you know which one? I think it's called oh my gosh. It's like where they're calling her like short or something.
Yeah, 8 centimeters.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one. That's the one.
What are things you guys don't like about K-pop? I can go first.
Okay.
Okay.
The only thing I don't like about K-pop is what people think of you if you like K-pop.
Yes.
Because that's like my only
Yeah.
issue. Because all of a sudden it's like, oh, Korea Boo, da da da. I'm like, dang.
I hate it. It's like people that listen to like Bad Bunny or like music in other languages, like they don't get on, but I feel like it's like kind of like people being xenophobic.
The thing that I get told the most is like, oh, how can you like music that you don't understand?
Read the lyrics.
Yeah,
Read the lyrics.
That, like music isn't
Right.
just its lyrics. Like if you're gonna
That's-
diminish
yeah,
it down to that, then
I've
like,
always said that because like there's this, I was reading this article actually where it's like a lot of people when they're listening to music, right? So to a lot of people, like let's say you chuck a song on Spotify and you can't see the lyrics or anything and you're just listening to the song. I think it was something like 60% of people, so every 6 people, like 6 out of 10 people, they don't hear the voice. like that. It's not a voice to them. It's like the voice is an instrument, right? Like for me, if I'm listening to a song, for example, even if it's in English, and if I'm not looking at the lyrics or whatever, I can't hear the words. I can't understand the words, even if it's in English, because the way what singing and stuff in my brain, it's like an instrument, so I don't comprehend what's being said, even if it's in my native language. So it's like that's the same vibe. That's why, like, even if I'm listening to a K-pop song and I don't know what the lyrics are or anything, I can vibe to it, because even with English songs, if I just listen to it for the first time, I can't hear the lyrics anyway. I can't understand the lyrics anyway. So yeah, I forgot what my point was, but I forgot I had a point, but anyway, let's continue.
Like there's so much more than that.
Okay, you're gonna get this, but unit wars are the
worst.
The fuck is a unit war? Wait. A phenomenon in which fans of a one subunit from an idol group put down the members and fans of another subunit from the same. What? Is that a thing? So, wait. That's so stupid. How is this a thing? How are you wait, is this real? Is this a real thing? Unit wars? Please tell me in the chat if this is a real thing, because if it is, I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed. Why is that a thing? That's like being a fan of Stray Kids and saying, oh, I love Dance Racha, but I don't like 3 Racha. That's what it's like saying that. Like, what do you mean? That's ridiculous to me. Anyway, like if I like a group, I like every member of that group, you know? That's just how it is. That's just how I am.
They put down the rest of the group to like raise their fave. I feel like
fan wars in general are
horrible.
Just dumb. Like literally
real.
18 versus Stay. It's like the groups are best friends.
Right?
Okay, can we do like a quick dance like every
Oh, speaking of that, I don't know if you've seen on TikTok, I think it's the which fan base, which group was it? Which group was it? TXT. So remember, you know, we won the VMAs, obviously, Stray Kids. And on Twitter and on TikTok, TXT fans were attacking with a vengeance Stays, right? And Stays were also attacking them. I'm just like, why? Like, why? Like, why? Just why? Like, why? You know, like, I get why. I know, I understand. It's like, but why? Because isn't the guy from TXT like really close mates with like Changbin? Like they're mates, right? What's his name? Yung. What's his name? You know that guy? He's mates with Changbin. I forget his name. So like, if the two groups are mates, like, how it's so strange to me. Anyway, let's continue. Sorry.
I got you. I got it. So, roller coaster. I just taught it to my youth class.
Okay.
It's a roller coaster.
Okay.
So incredible. Okay, that's it.
Okay, so I tried
Wait.
that talk.
Is this the group? Wait, sorry. Is this the group? I'm not sure if this is the group I'm thinking of, but I remember in one of the Chan's room, like clips, he was like watching this one girl group, and he was looking at their ages, and he was like, they're so young. He's like, they're babies. Is that group that he was watching? I can't remember if it was, but this name seems familiar.
So incredible. Okay, that's it.
Okay, so I tried to talk that talk, but like the dance break part, so I was like, tell me what you want, tell me what you need.
Oh, okay. Okay, now he's definitely a K-pop fan.
Okay, anybody else?
I know like Perfume by Doja Jung, just like, ooh, they're in San Diego right now. Oh yeah, you dance. Okay, go. I don't really know any dances.
Bad boy.
I'm sus about the blonde girl now. I'm sus about the blonde girl now.
I don't want to get eliminated by Lily can't dance.
So I'm a little bit suspicious of Sarah right now because she didn't want to dance. Not all K-pop fans know the dances and stuff, but you know a thing or two, even if it's like a hand movement. Can you do like the motions at least?
Red Velvet some justice.
No, I can sticker.
Sticker.
Oh,
Sticker. Let's go. That's for the scrapbook ladies. And it reminds me just of when the first time.
Oh.
Oh my god. Don't be super shy.
I'm
Comment below if you're a K-pop stan, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more.
I'm sus about the blonde girl. Okay, I'm gonna vote. Like, oh wait, we're not gonna get the answer yet, I don't think. But I'm pretty sure I know who it is. Actually, I don't know. I'm stuck between this girl and the other girl in the red shirt, Skylar, I think her name was. I'm stuck between them, but like they seem so obvious as to be suspicious about. Okay, I'm thinking, who could it be? Let's just continue.
Hawa, because she only knew a couple of moves.
K-pop fans are usually like, most times than not, they're very hyper. She was quiet.
Yeah, see, I don't think that's a good like way to view it. Like, it's like, oh yeah, you have to be personality-wise this way to be a K-pop fan. Like, no, I don't believe that at all. Because like probably a majority of K-pop fans are probably just actually quiet, reserved people in general. You know, like even look at K-pop idols. Even look at K-pop idols, for example. Half of them, 90% of them are introverted dudes. You know, like if you look at Stray Kids, out of the, like, all of them are basically introverted. Like Hyunjin's introverted. Han is introverted. Lino's introverted. Okay, who else is there? I'm just trying to think. Okay, we don't have that much introverts. We got like 3 or 4. But generally, a lot of K-pop idols are introverted. So K-pop fans are also going to be that way as well. So.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, I'm suspicious of the Asian girl, Sarah, I believe her name is. I'm suspicious of her because I feel like she didn't include a lot, but she could just be shy as well. So, but I am suspicious of her a bit. I'm kind of suspicious of this girl on the right. Okay. This girl here, I'm kind of suspicious of her because it felt like she was trying to overcompensate with like excitement and being loud, but then also she knew a lot of facts, so she could simply just be a bit obnoxious. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know she's not on purpose. It's just some people just have a bit of an obnoxious personality, not in a bad way. She could just be that way, and that's what it is. No hate, but that's. Yeah, or she could also just be the hater, the secret hater. I'm thinking, I don't know. I'm gonna stick with my guns, and I'm gonna stick with the red shirt girl, Skylar, I think her name was. I'm gonna stick with my guns. That's my answer.
You guys can ask them whatever you want.
Okay. You haven't talked a lot, so like, is there anything like you want to like tell us like specifically? You know,
I
anything?
didn't want to bring out the big guns, but I have an NCT Dream tattoo.
Oh.
So
Oh.
Okay, that is. It could be a fake tattoo though, so.
I was like, how the hell am I supposed to freaking prove myself to a freaking tattoo? I couldn't say much. I was just like, I'm into K-pop. You can either believe me or not. I love K-pop, man. I love K-pop. My friend got me into K-pop. Can I shout people out? Shout out Sil. Hey Sil. She got me into K-pop. She's Korean. She told me it's EXO and everything.
my room.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with my answer.
It's because of the tattoo. Good luck. I was offended. But then I can understand because, again, a tattoo is way too strong to prove against.
1, 2, 3. So the game has ended. You guys are confident that the mole has been voted out. If the box turns red, the mole is still among the 4 of you.
Oh, I don't know if I want to. Oh, okay. This is my chance to change my answer. Oh, see, like the blonde girl is very suspicious, but then she knows things that like, you know, that like K-pop fans will know. But then also she could research it. But then the way she responds when like someone throws her a curveball, she's very natural about it. But then there's something about her where I'm like, is she the mole? I don't know. I'm gonna stick with Skylar, red shirt girl. I'm gonna stick with her. I think she's the mole. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
3, 2, 1.
Yes. Okay. Let's see who was I right? Did I get it?
And then the mole can step forward, okay?
Did I get it?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I got it.
You know, I was just happy to make it past the first round, to be honest, because I dug really deep into K-pop. Like, I even watched a documentary. Like, I sat through an hour-and-a-half documentary in pain, but that's okay. It obviously didn't work.
Though I will say I don't like how they've titled this video, because like she's not a hater. She's just not a fan of K-pop. Like, you know, like it's such a clickbaity title, and I get why they title it. It's just, I don't know. I don't like the negative connotations of the title, because, you know, like a hater is something different to someone that's just like not a fan, you know? But it is what it is.
Why do you hate K-pop?
I feel like the industry is kind of toxic, and I really hate like the things they do to like the groups and stuff, because there's so many things that they're banned against: dating, eating certain things, wearing certain things, and I feel like it's really hard on people's mental health. Like, I know Moonbin from Astro died in April from that type of stuff, and then just like the music isn't my type. I really like the beats, like I really like Blackpink. I feel like after looking at this and like studying, but it's just not like it's not like a genre I can really get into. I feel like so yeah, that's my reason.
Cool.
Yeah.
Did you learn any dances for this?
I did. I sadly did.
Did you end up performing any of those?
Thank God, no.
What music do you like?
I like R&B, indie, soul.
Okay, R&B is really good. You should,
Give me some lists, guys. Give me some lists. I'll start getting into it, but yeah.
A K-pop stan is somebody who just has a genuine love for the genre.
It's definitely more than just like knowing the music and the dances and stuff like that. It's definitely being part of the like K-pop community.
I feel like that's the fun part about K-pop. You make friends so easily.
That was a fun video though. Like, I was pretty obvious. I would say, like in hindsight, the mole was pretty obvious. There was just like, I don't know. There was just like, you know when you're a fan of, you know when you go somewhere, right? And there's a group of people that love a certain thing, right? And then you're just like, it is what it is. There's a certain like expression you have on your face, the way your body language is. Like, for example, if I go, let's say, to hang out with some mates and they start talking about sports, I'm just like, I don't give a shit. And I'm just like, my facial expression, you can see how uninterested I am, and my body language, you know what I mean? Like, so I think it was pretty obvious who was like who, but it was fun regardless. Like, there was moments where I was like, I'm not sure, but I think my first choice on who it was her, as you've seen in my reaction.
엄마! 아빠!
They're so good.
What's
with the pants Hongju? I mean, not Hongju. What's with the pants Jongho and Yosung are wearing, bro? They're going into this grandma role because they're wearing those grandma pants. I swear, if 80s don't get first place, I'm gonna be heated.
80s.
Wow. Wow. Wow.